Hello friends, so today's our topic is osteology. Okay, so in this topic we are going to discuss what are the vertebral column of the fishes. Okay, so first before going to the classes we will know what is osteology, right? So osteology is nothing but the study of bones, right? So osteology is nothing but study of bones or study of skeleton. Alright, bones are study of skeleton. So this is called as the osteology. Okay. So for our topic we have vertebral column. Right. So vertebral column of the vertebrates. Right. So what do you mean by vertebral column? Vertebral column is a part of axial skeleton. It is a part of axial skeleton which encloses the spinal cord. Right? So vertebral column is a part of the axial skeleton which covers the spinal cord, not only spinal cord, a fluid which surrounds the spinal cord. Okay, a fluid surrounds spinal cord. A fluid which surrounds the spinal cord. That structure is called as the vertebral column. Vertebral column can also called as the backbone or spinal column. Right. So in this video lecture we are going to discuss vertebral column of the fishes. Okay. So these are the main two regions of the vertebral column of the fishes. So vertebral column of the fishes is mainly divided into two parts. Majorly it is divided into two parts. So first one is the trunk vertebrae and second one is the caudal vertebrae. See here, this is the first one, trunk vertebrae, and this is the second one, this is the caudal vertebrae. Okay. So trunk vertebrae, this vertebrae is roughly ring-like and the opening of the ring is called as neural canal. It contains a spinal cord. Base or floor of the neural canal is very thick and disc-like called as centrum or body. Okay. So first point here is the vertebrae is roughly ring-like. It nearly or roughly a ring-like structure. This is the trunk vertebrae. And the ring is called as neural. The opening of the ring is called as neural canal. Okay. So see here, neural canal. So this is the roughly ring-like structure. The opening of this region ring is called as the neural canal, where the neural canal will be situated. Okay. So it contains a spinal cord. At this region, the spinal cord will be passes. From the neural canal, the spinal cord will be passes. The base of the neural canal is very thick and disc-like called as centrum. See, this is the neural canal, right? So overall this place is the neural canal. So just below the neural canal there is one disc-like structure. That disc-like structure is nothing but thick and disc-like structure. That thick and disc-like structure is nothing but the centrum. Okay. Centrum, it can be called as the body. And second point, the latter is concave at the anterior as well as posterior face is called as amphicoelous. Okay. If you see the latter, that is anterior as well as posteriorly faces is called as amphicoelous. They have the concavity. Okay. They have the lateral sides of the concavity have the anterior as well as posterior faces. They have the concavity. That is called as the amphicoelous. That mode is called as the amphicoelous. And next one is the notochord persists as maniform structure. Maniform means beads. Bead structure having alternating constricted and unconstricted region. Okay. The constricted regions lie in the canal of centra and unconstricted region occupy the wide intervertebral spaces left between opposing the concavities of the adjacent centrum. See here, the notochord persists. The notochord persists as manifold, means beads-like structure having alternating constructions and unconstructed regions. Okay. The constructed regions, whatever the constructed regions are present, they are lie in the canal of centra. At the canal of centra, these constructed regions will be lie, and unconstructed regions occupy the wide intervertebral spaces. So unconstricted, whatever the region present between the unconstricted regions, they are occupied between the wide intervening spaces. So those spaces are left between the opposing constructives of the adjacent center. Okay. And next point, the remaining part of the ring. Okay, the remaining part of the ring forming the sides and roof of the neural canal. So remaining ring part of the rings, they will form the sides as well as roof of the neural canal is much thinner. If you see those structures are much thinner than the centrum. Okay, than the centrum called as neural arch. See here, these are the neural arch. A part of the ring is very small, okay, and they are very thin. They are involved in the formation of the neural arch. Okay. Dorsally, neural arch is completed by two median plates, like structure called as neural spines. So here what happens? Dorsally, at the dorsal side of the neural arch is completed. The neural arch is completed by only two median plates. Two median plates like structures called as neural spines. Here, neural spine, this one. So neural spines is made by two neural arches. See, this is one neural arch and this is one neural arch. So those both two neural arch will help in the formation of the neural spine. Okay. And next point is that a pair of short thin plates called as transverse process. Right. So there are pair of short as well as thin plates called as transverse process extends downwards. They move downwards and outwards from the ventrolateral aspects of the centrum. See here. So ventrolateral aspect of the centrum, we have a downwards and outwards structures. So these downwards and outwards structure are nothing but the transverse process. Right. So this is the trunk vertebra of the fishes. And second one will be caudal vertebra. Caudal vertebrae. Okay. So in case of caudal vertebrae, the caudal vertebrae, as the name indicating, caudal vertebrae means caudal at the caudal region or at the fin or wing region. Okay. So caudal vertebrae, they have long backwardly directed neural spines which in the region of tail fin, okay, they are present at the region of tail fin and also support the dorsal lobe of the tail fin. Okay. So usually caudal vertebrates have the same regions like first one vertebrate is trunk vertebrae, but they have some changes. So that is they are long, okay, they are long backwardly directed and backwardly directed neural spines. So the neural spines which are present in caudal vertebrae, they are slightly backwardly directed. Okay, which is they are present in the region of tail fin. Caudal means tail region. Okay, tail fin, they will support the dorsal lobe of the tail fin. They are helps in supporting the dorsal lobe of the tail fin. And second point is that the transfer process extends downwards and inwards, meeting in the mid-ventral line to form hemal arch. Okay, so the transfer process in this case they are extended downwards and inwards. They will extend downwards and inwards to meet in the mid-ventral line. Those transfer process will meet at the mid-ventral line to form a structure called as hemal arch. Hemal arch, see here, this region. Okay, so this one will be the hemal arch. Okay, and next is that the space enclosed between hemal arch and centrum is called as hemal canal. Okay, which contains caudal arteries and vein. Okay, so here there is some space at this region. Okay, and there is some space which is formed between the hemal arch and centrum. So the space between the space is present between the hemal arch and centrum is called as hemal canal. Okay, so at that hemal canal, at that region, it contains caudal arteries and veins. Blood vessels will be passed through that canal. And next point is that the tip of the hemal arch is produced into a long backwardly directed hemal spines. Okay, so this tip of the hemal arch, so whatever the hemals are present, okay, these tips of the hemal arch will produce into long backwardly directed hemal spines. This is the hemal spine. This hemal spines is formed by the hemal arch. Okay, backward direction or hemal arches produced from the into the long backward directed. Okay, so this hemal arch will produce into the long backward directed hemal spines. So hemal spines are backwardly directed in nature. And next point is that the end of the vertebral column. So whatever the vertebral column present in the fishes, the end of the vertebral column is bent upwards. They will slightly bend upwards for the purpose of making dorsal and ventral lobes of the fin unequal. So due to the bending of the vertebral column, what it will do? It will slightly changes the dorsal and ventral lobes of the tail fin. So that because of that, the tail fin will become unequal. Okay, they are not equal. So such condition of the fins are called as heterocercal. Okay, are unequal. Such asymmetrical tail. Asymmetrical means not equal. Such asymmetrical tail is called as heterocercal. Right? So this regards the vertebral column of the fishes. Okay. So entirely this covers the vertebral column of the fishes. Okay. I hope this video is helpful for you. Thank you.